Okay, for this portion of 2.8, we're going to look at point. And in order to find the midpoint, what you're going to do is you are going to add your x's. And then you're going to add your y's and divide by 2. Students, please remember that this is an ordered pair location for a point, okay? So the example that we are going to look at is they want us to find the midpoint between the ordered pairs 1, 2, and 7, -3. So here's my 2 ordered pairs. Formula says I'm going to do x plus x and divide by 2, and y plus y divide by 2. Okay. So we've got 1 plus 7 is 8 divided by 2. 2 plus -3 is -1 divided by 2. Cleaning that up just a bit. Four. Okay. Now then, that is the traditional way that you would do that. So again, we just took our x's. So I'm trying to get this out of that glare. Okay, so I took my x's and I added and divided by 2. I took my y's, added and divided by 2. We had 8/2, which we can reduce to 4. Here we got -1/2, which we left as -1/2. Okay, we just left it in that fraction format. Now, the only other way that I have seen these done, okay, and my go about this is a little bit different, is that they tell us this is an endpoint and that this is our midpoint. Okay, and they want us to find the other end. So the way that I do these, okay, is I'm going to stack them right on top of each other. Now, the concept here is that if Tyler is the midpoint between Shreveport and Dallas, if you're told that it's 100 miles from Shreveport to Tyler, because it's the midpoint, it's the exact halfway spot, you then know that it has to be 100 miles from Tyler to Dallas. So the way that I go about this is, the question is, how do we get from 1 to 7? And in order to do that, we have to add 6. So in order to find that other end point, we're just going to do that again. So we're going to add 6. So 7 plus 6 is 13. So then the next, I'm going to do the same thing with the y's. How do I get from 2 to -3? I have to subtract 5. We're going to do it again to get to that other endpoint. So that's going to be at -8. Okay. And again, this is if they gave you one end and the midpoint, and they wanted you to find your other endpoint.